What up, what up? My name is Schwadog, and I am here bringing you some more Arknights content, and specifically we're answering my own question of how to have the best team synergy using Chen with their talent Berate. Let's play. So, when I was a newish player, I pulled Chen and I quickly realized, man, I really love this operator. Her splash art's amazing, her double attacking trait is amazing, a nuker DPS, I now know what that means, and that is amazing. If we look at her skill set, it's just so versatile, like what she can do. She's not just any normal guard. She doesn't just stand there and hit things, though she can do that. And I mean, the future of using Chen looks amazing. Of just like her Chinese New Year skin is awesome and beautiful, and I just really enjoyed using her. And so I wanted to use her to the fullest extent. And so I looked at her talents, and one of them is called Berate, and I wasn't quite sure how to use it. I could understand the basics that she would help certain operators regen SP to use their skills faster, but I wasn't quite sure which units this applied to. Honestly, I wanted to do the easy thing and just Google, a list of operators that this would work with, and I couldn't find anything. And over a period of time, I got frustrated enough where I went out and made my own list. I figured it out for myself. And so I'm just wanting to share that with you. Yeah, this is basically what it is. I made a list of the operators that with corresponding skills that can benefit from Chen's Berate talent. And in this list that I'll show you in a minute, you can see operators that not just Global has, which I'm a global player, but also that the CN server has. So future operators that the global server does not yet have will be on here. So if you're totally not into spoilies and seeing characters and operators that are coming, maybe don't look at this list because it'll spoil it. So a couple things to know. First of all, what is the talent that we're looking at? So Berate says that when she's deployed, you recover 1 SP to all allies every 5 seconds. That happens E1, and then E2, it is upgraded to every 4 seconds. So every 4 seconds, every operator that has a corresponding skill that can work with this gets an SP. That's pretty cool. The way that you know that an operator can benefit from this is that on their skill, you'll see specifically either offensive recovery or defensive recovery. Initially, I didn't really pay attention to that. Realized that the majority of other operators are either per second or passive skill recovery. Most of them are per second skill recovery, and that's where operators like Telopsis and their talents, tea applesauce, can really help your operators recover their skill points. One great thing about using Chen is that it applies globally. So once she's down on the field, any operator, it doesn't matter where she is, it doesn't matter where they are, if it has a corresponding skill of either that offensive recovery or defensive recovery, then they're going to regen SP. So let's take a look at the chart. Looking at the chart, I'll mention that Chen's not here, and that I thought it was just intuitive that all her skills are offensive recovery, and so she's going to benefit from her talent herself, so she's not here. I'm going to leave a link to this list in the description, and there's going to be a simple one that is just a sort of like a Word doc, and then there's going to be one with a little bit more flair, and that's going to be in a Google Sheets. Broad strokes, looking at this list, is that the majority of these skills are operator skills ones, which have a low SP cost to get up to be procced. They're auto activated. A lot of them say the next attack does plus certain percentage of attack. For your 6 stars that are on this list, I think really by the time that they're E1, their skill 2, and especially by E2, their skill 3s really outshine the skill 1, so you may not use your 6-star operators in doing a team synergy with Chen and Berate. Maybe with Angelina, she's an exception because maybe sometimes you want her to just be casting slow on the enemies the entire time. And I understand that due to the fact that Chen is a nuker DPS, especially with her skill 2, which is just amazing, just decimates stuff, especially at M3, you may not want to use the strategy of keeping her on the field as an SP battery, and that's okay. Honestly, I do use her as a nuker mostly. Drop her in, use her skill, and then retreat her, and then wait for the redeployment time to go down, and then use her again. this is just my opinion, but I'm looking at some of the squads that I would use to maybe pair with Chen and her SP battery, her berate talent. And one of them that I'm looking at is Swire. And I really enjoy Swire. I think her art's amazing. I know that some people don't think she's the best guard, and I think she's a really supporting guard. And so this is a good team combo, because if you can get Swire next to your melee units, especially Chen, and recover her talent or her skill really quickly, that boosts her talent, and then you use Chen's skill or other melee operator skills, she's like buffing their attack. And the quicker that she can do that, and the more that she can be using that skill, your team's just going to be great. Lapland is an easy choice from this list. If you have Lapland, you've already probably figured out that she's a great operator, a great guard, and both of her skills are offensive recovery type skills, and so Chen can benefit her. If you haven't seen like a crazy video of Chen and Liskarm recharging each other with the SP, you need to go out and Google that. It's really funny, the craziness that they can have together, where Chen continues to help to reload Liskarm's SP so that she can stay alive as a tanky defensive operator, and Liskarm charges Chen's skills, and then Chen just goes nuts with her skills. They're just crazy powerful. Another notable one that I think I would use is Meteorite skill 1, just to continue to load that sucker and use it. And then yeah, like I think even lower tier or lower rarity operators like Cruz or Jessica, especially early on, if you pulled Chen and if you're a newer player, and use Chen as a guard to continue to load those guys with SP, and they'll just do more damage over time. Like it's a great team synergy thing. And I understand that we've only had one dedicated banner for Chen, and so maybe not a lot of people have her, but if you do have her and you want to start trying different team combinations, different team synergy, hopefully this list helps. That way we can spend more time strategizing in other ways and filling in cracks of things. And I think that's really what's amazing about this game for me, is it continues to challenge me to strategize in new ways and come up with new team combinations. And so here's just a list of operators that work with that talent. Hope this helps. Yeah. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being on this creative journey with me. Appreciate you guys. Short out.